Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking of points.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. Second down and 8. Throwing Darnold. Jefferson on the right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Now Jones. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's Darnold. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. On the draw, here's Jones. On fourth down, it's full record time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal. They'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. They'll run the toss here with Jones. They'll take this down to about the 15. Here's second and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On fourth down, on comes the rookie, Will Reichard, to try this Viking field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Here's Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Toby Parkinson. And he'll be brought down. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. On the give, it's Williams. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. From the interior, Harrison Phillips. There for the tackle. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Off play action Stafford. Open man downfield is Higbee.
To go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense. A penalty is declined.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's gone. And it's complete. To the sideline, nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Third and a yard. To throw is Donald. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally take him down.
We've seen a trend throughout the league, Mike, where teams really like to throw the ball on 3rd and short because of their willingness to go for it on 4th down. Now, in this case, it backfires. You can't take that sack. Even if that ball falls incomplete, keep it 4th and 1. A lot more options on the table from a play caller standpoint.
The Rams offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's thrown right side.
So as halftime looms, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a best play call.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
This offense has to be better on 1st and 2nd down. In these 3rd and long situations, must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. So, it is halftime in the final game of Super Wildcard Weekend. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, yeoman's work. Once again, thanks very much. What a 3 days of football. This has been an absolute blast. Now, just one more half of football remains until we lock down the matchups for the divisional round starting next Saturday. The Rams got a nice throwback performance from their veteran quarterback, Matthew Stafford. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
Whose season continues on to next week. One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. The Rams offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a game of about 1. Late Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action with Stafford. Finds the clear downfield. Complete. On the other side of midfield.
Talks about all the physical qualities in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but that once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
Ridiculous! Take him out! It's my turn.
Get it together.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute